Welcome back to Hybrid Heaven. Watch me check, make sure all my buttons are still mapped properly because RetroArch. I mean N64 games, sorry. Suddenly this music sounds like it should be in Metroid. It's dramatic. They're being very generous with the healing items. I'm sure that won't ominously mean anything. Well, this is a cool room. I like the planes of light that are just rotating. I bet if I fall off, I die. That does appear to be like the molten core of the earth or something. So let's not go there. And let's instead go on over here. Okay, that's a ladder. Danny Slater, you really should have equipped your less clacky boots, I feel. Pick this way. Uh-oh. I think I chose poorly. What's up, the Shadow Man? You fool! I mean, if you want to grab me, that's your prerogative. Just know that you will be pile driven. the Necronomicon over there? Okay, I guess I have to fight many people to unlock those gates. Perhaps there will be another person to fight in here. Oh, it's one of these guys. They drop healing items. Hello. Long time no see. Ow. I should have picked up the thing he dropped before I did that. Or maybe I don't remember if I did or not. I'm going senile. That's where I'm going. Doesn't... That just seems to be a wall of electric light. Behind door number 3. What are you? You're tall. And you look like fucking what's his name? You look like or no, Embrace the Cosmos. You look like that guy from Overwatch if you got buff. Guy with the orbs. Zenyatta, thank you. That is who I am trying to remember. Ow. I was trying to say Symmetra, and I was like, nope, that's a lady. That is not a man, robot man with orbs. Oh, my head! You not have an off the ground? Guess not. I hate that for you. I learned to suplex. That is true. I did build up a lot of power as I am just laying on the ground. What enemy lies here? Oh, it's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. But evil. Hang on, let me pile drive this Ninja Turtle. Let me pile drive this Ninja Turtle again. Oop. I appreciate the effort, Mr. Ninja Turtle, but not quite. You're not wrong. That's the universes within Ninja Turtle. This room looks like the room above, but redder. Who's in here? It does look extremely evil. Also looking extremely evil, fucking whatever you are. Mole rat man. He has never done a squat in his life. He hits the gym. He's like, "What do you want?" They're like, "What do you want to work on today?" And he's like, "I want to work up my shoulders." They're like, "Are you sure?" He's like, "Yup." Well, that was very unfortunate for me. Do you think I can pile drive this man? Yeah! You want to work on your neck muscles at all, buddy? No. I can't. I can't. Well, that's annoying. Hang on, let me put this man in the figure four. This is a very silly video game. I love it. Ric Flair could never. Oh. Speaking of people who have never done a leg day in their lives, look at this guy. I did a pile driver, but I don't think that man has a head. Oh. He's like if Hitmonlee and a Battletoad merged together. Ah! He did a cool breakdancing move. You know what? I'm curious what this man is going to do to me in a grapple. Oh no! My arm and my neck. Please tell me I learned the Rana. Please tell me I learned the Rana. I did not learn the cool Hurricane Rana. Or the arm and headlock. Just unlock those other two doors, maybe? It appears that it does. Okay, I unlocked one of those other doors, but not both of them. Oh, I bet this one unlocks the other one. Maybe. Hey, look at that. Alright, bud, you're on white void duty. Oh man, what do I do in there? Just put some items in chests. I'm sure no Secret Service agent will take them. Okay, boss. What do I do after I put my prized health restorer M and flame shot SP in there? And you contemplate the white void. I guess you're the boss. Oh god, it's one of those guys. I hate these guys. Oh, my face. Oh my god. Who's in here? It's... Nope, nobody? Excuse me. Oh god. I sneezed and then this horrifying nightmare monstrosity has appeared. It's not the dragon screw. Sir, do you even have a back? Or are you just made of cartilaginous flesh? Did not learn the dragon screw. Oh, hey, there's a save point. Did I waste that medium health up? Yes. Is that okay? Yeah. There's something about this music and the weird little, like, tinkly piano that just makes me think of if this was in a Metroid game, I would not be surprised. All good. What's over here? If it's a fourth floor that looks exactly like the last three, I'm gonna be moderately upset. Okay, this is in fact different. I'm not moderately upset. I'm in fact whatever the opposite of moderately upset is. I'm moderately excited. Life Charger X? Whoa. Whatever this is, like, harnessing the power of the molten core of the earth or something. Also, don't look at the bottom quarter of the screen. What is this? Armadillobot is digivolving into evil Armadillobot. Or, no, he's a bug. He's not an armadillo. I thought he was an armadillo. Oh, that's annoying. I love the lighting effects for this boss fight. This is like the closest I think that this game would get to, like, here's a fight in a nightclub. Oh, you Digibot, I break your back and make you humble. Even though it doesn't do a lot of damage, it just makes me feel better. Put this bug in the Boston Crab. Oh. Oh, I gotta heal. Stop rolling out of my Boston Crabs. Oh, the cool nightclub room was an illusion. I guess. What the fuck is that? Oh no, he's invisible. Why is this gigantic baby fighting me? Oh god. Look at him. And his invisibility powers. Can I put this giant baby who has no middle chest in the Boston crab? Oh my god, this is the funniest enemy so far in this game. I kick the invisible baby? I can. I put the invisible baby in the figure 4? No. Very unfortunate for me. Well, that's annoying. I don't suppose I can pile drive this. Okay, no. Oh, stop rolling out of the Boston Crab. That's so annoying. You heal yourself. God damn it. Oh! That's my balls, sir. Check it out, I can also heal Dick. I'll say this seems pretty effective. Just continuous middle kicks on his injured middle body. Okay, now his middle body's not that injured. Oh, my dick again! Ow. Ah, now you have a bum leg also. How does that feel, giant baby? Then I punched you in the face. Now I too can kick people in the dick. The real problem here is that I don't remember which way I came from, so I'm gonna hope it's this way. Seems like it might have been this way, or the other way, so this is the correct way. You look like a tiny version of the giant predator, or the giant alien that fought earlier. And by fought, I mean ran away from. You gotta go back in the VOD like 5 minutes, and you gotta see the thing that you were BRB'd for, because it's maybe the funniest enemy design in this video game. It is the weird guy with the giant head, yes. But despite having a floating body at one point, I did put in a Boston Crab. What was that? Besides uncool. You missed. Put this bird in the figure four. Oh. I'm very unsure of what's exactly happening here, but, you know. It's hybrid heaven, we just roll with it. What? Hello, dinosaur. It looks like you're trying to fire your mind beams at me. You're not wrong that he does, in fact, look rad as hell. Well, that really messes me up. Uh, and then we heal. I'm gonna put this dinosaur into figure four to die at Starcade. Woo! Let me try that again. Son of a bitch. Third time's the... Oh, man. Rude. Oh. The fuck? Hello. Yeah, that's the plan. This is what we're trying to do. I'm sure this won't bat. Oh boy. This is a weird video game. Just call me Mr. Johnny Slater Navigator Diaz. Johnny Navislater Diaz. I loved his deck like literally just like moving around on this weird top chest bit there. That was wild. Fuck that bridge. Oh, it's Hitmonlee Battletoad again. Hello. Hey, if I let you grab me, will you teach me how to do a cool Hurricane Rana? Actually, yeah, I'm just gonna... I'm just gonna soccer ball kick you while you're down. That's my plan here. Oh no! I've been defeated. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's just a suplex. I know those. But how do you feel about a pile driver? With your no head? What if I give you a backbreaker and make you humble? Man did not teach me how to do a cool Hurricane Rana. Eh. And then I went the wrong way. But maybe he respawned. He didn't. Can I get this without getting set on fire? The answer to that question was... Oh god, it spins. Why does it spin? Man. Ow. Jeez. I do like that because I guess those are still early enemies and they still have early enemy hit point totals, that I just like... I punched him in the arm once and his arm broke, and then I punched him in the chest and his chest broke. I'm gonna walk through this door and I'm gonna get immediately set on fire, which is very unfortunate for me. Okay. Oh, Zebraman! Zebra Rockman! You're tall. Feel about pile drivers! You don't seem to care that much about being pile driven. What about a second one? Now you seem to care about being pile driven. Mix things up. Give you a body slam. Ring eraser. What is falling from the ceiling? I run away now. Everything here is bad. Eyeball Bugman. Man who has played too much Bloodborne. Soccer ball kick you in the eyeballs. No, actually, I'm not, because I don't like that. Ow. Well, that's rude. Oh, my knee. I learned the dragon screw. Yeah. Okay, well, that's where I need to end up, but I don't have the upgraded whatever. Going up. Hmm. Let's fight this man. Wee. Oh, look at that eyeball man go. So many. How do you like being dragon screwed? Waha! Oh man, I should have took that. That looked awesome. Oh, also I want that too. Me all these moves. Did not learn the back fist.
Oh, okay.
Very unfortunate. Hello.
Ugh. Don't feel obligated to stream any longer than normal. Get here because I was still not feeling great.
Makes sense.
Things have balanced out a little bit. I think it was largely overheating and not getting nearly enough sleep yesterday.
Fair.
Also, it turns out that going directly from bed to watching a internet stream for multiple hours may or may not do fucked up things to your head and eyes.
Yeah.
You don't want to look directly into a screen that soon after waking up, kids. Remember to modulate your screen time.
We'll not talk about what I was doing immediately before I started the stream.
Was it staring at a screen?
No, it was sleeping.
Ah.
Yeah, I figure
I have not great eyes. I already have like 3 layers of blue light blocking between me and my screen. So, fun fact, if I ever tried to do like, digital art or anything like that, it would probably come out with the colors all kind of off because everything is tinted like 3 shades too warm. And these lasers are actually messing you up.
yeah.
Weirdly, I never noticed the lasers doing damage before. I know they did when you were fighting the big guy on the bridge, but I've never noticed these guys actually hurting you.
They do like 50 damage.
Yeah. Jesus, that's a lot of life. Nice try, guy. He went for it.
He did. He tried. That is admirable. The fucking Lord Zed is here. What the hell?
Oh, yeah.
And he turns invisible.
What is with the guys turning invisible?
I don't know. The weird giant baby did it as well.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yuck. Also, it wasn't until I saw you do a sick soccer kick on that dude who was down on the ground that I realized we'd been foolish. If you were going to do the dumb WWE Presents production of this movie, this main character is obviously played by Randy Orton.
Yes. But I want him to have, like, a dumb wig that looks like this man's hair.
Mm-hmm. Randy Orton with, like, a Guile wig glued on.
Yes.
Man, that guy stayed down for a while. I thought he was dead.
Lord Zed was not,
That guy was not nearly as threatening as he looked like he should have been.
that is true.
The pig guys earlier in the game gave you more trouble than that.
I imagine if I fought the pig guys now, they would not be giving me trouble, but...
Oh, sure. All right, now I remember what I was going to look up. So I was thinking of, your recent forays into Magic the Gathering.
That is true.
Because you're trying to prepare for the arrival of Kate Bishop.
That is true.
It turns out the incredibly cynical strategy of jamming popular properties into the game
it
worked.
This is very true.
Mm-hmm.
And I forget if I've mentioned this before here or not, but I did used to work on a Magic the Gathering video game.
Yeah, I think you mentioned that.
Yeah. And I've had one interaction with Wizards of the Coast legal team. That is another thing.
So are you saying you're behind Devil Dinosaur being in Magic the Gathering?
No, but I might be behind the part where they put Devil Dinosaur's smoking jacket in Marvel Puzzle Quest. That might be a thing that I did.
Mm-hmm. So what you're saying is when they inevitably add that skin to Marvel Rivals,
they learned it from me.
There's a Rube Goldbergian thing where you could go back and say this was you. But I was trying to think of other characters. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's exactly what I was looking for. I was trying to find out, did they have a Jessica Jones card?
They do.
Turns out they do.
Human
detective.
Yes.
Hero. So, yeah.
I will also say I was looking at the full leaked, or the full set. I don't think it's leaked anymore. I think it's just announced.
Yeah.
They also have Machine Man.
All right. I know they have Monica Rambeau.
Yep. They don't have...
Pretty sure they're saving Boom Boom for the eventual X-Men set. Because they're doing like 4 different Marvel sets. Because they did Spider-Man, and then they're doing this one, which is like General Marvel / Avengers. And there's apparently supposed to be a like space cosmic set, and then an X-Men set, and then a supernatural set.
So what you're
that's
saying
why there's
is
not like a Doctor Strange.
Okay.
There's a Doctor Strange as a doctor, but not Doctor Strange like Sorcerer Supreme. So what I'm saying is there's like a 65% chance that Rorkanu will be a card.
God, I hope so. That'd be great.
I also hope so.
I hope he involves treasure tokens, because that would make me laugh. He has 20 of the Earth dollars.
when you put Rakondo on the field, the opponent can pay you $20 to make him leave.
Cheat as in relationship cheat, or like cheat as in like academically cheat? I don't.
He means, do they cheat as in do firefighters set fires they can then put out to boost their stats?
Isn't that part of the plot of Dispatch or something?
Oh, that's like a one-off joke in Dispatch where there's a dude who controls fire, who has really good crime-stopping stats, but only for stopping fires that coincidentally seem to always happen in his vicinity. And he's just like, I don't know what it is. He at one point implies that his powers let him just feel when a fire is going to come up. And it's like, no, that's bullshit. Dispatch is really good. You should play it someday.
One of these days, it will happen. I don't know
you
enough.
Probably shouldn't stream it.
Stream
But you should play it.
Didn't they like edit the Switch version or something to make it a little less?
Maybe. I'm not sure. Look, they censor all of the on-screen nudity with black bars and whatnot. You can turn the censor on. Well, also, yeah, obviously TFB has to get through his terrible games.
Yeah.
This is his one good game of the year, and then he's going to go back to just dog
Hey,
shit.
I've streamed good games this year, I think.
You think?
Gray Matter was cool.
Oh, yeah, that was fun.
The problem is I can never remember. I can remember in general what I've streamed. I am very bad at specific like timelines.
Mm-hmm.
The Ninja Gaiden Ragebound was cool.
Yeah. Sadly, I don't think there's a card for the captain.
There is not. He might be in the Cosmic one, or the little alien guys who gave him powers. That'd
Maybe.
be fun.
Maybe you'll get little alien guys, and when you put them on the field, you can turn one of your creatures into the captain. They just get the powers of the captain.
Hmm. Oh, Horseman!
Oh, this guy. Man, it's been a while since
It's
we've seen this
been
guy.
a while since we've seen this. Uh-oh. I haven't fallen into ranked Mahjong back in, despite the part where we've been playing more Mahjong lately. I've just been playing ranked Magic the Gathering, which is a whole other nightmare entirely.
What's the dumbest thing you've encountered in Magic the Gathering?
God, I don't... So the problem is, I feel like, at a certain point, I feel like everyone's just kind of running the same deck at this point that I run into, and I'm the only one who's weird and just doing detective bullshit.
What is everyone else running?
Everyone's doing weird things with landfall and some green space worm or Ouroboros or something.
The Ouroboros. Yeah, that thing is ridiculous. I did have one of those in my Genova deck, and that's the one where I got to like plus 250 something counters.
Yeah.
Which is funny because I realized at one point that if the opponent actually managed to kill any of those creatures on my turn, I would immediately draw enough cards to lose the game. Because of Genova's ability. And I was like, that is a problem. That said, there was also a point where I could have, like, sacrificed that weird little creepy doll that I had and gotten upwards of 200 spiders.
That's too many spiders.
Yeah, but the turn after, all of those spiders would have had like 300 power thanks to the Ouroboros. Because it's like, it gives everything on your board tokens equal to its strength every turn, including itself. So
Yes.
it's always doubling its own power. But if you also have Genova, Genova gets those counters, and then you give Genova's power to it, and then it gives all of that to everybody, including Genova. So the next turn, Genova doubles its power, and then it doubles its own power again, along with everything else on the board. Yeah, it gets crazy.
I do think that in TCGs, potentially strong but inconsistent is a thing.
I feel like strong but inconsistent is almost the rule.
There was someone who had a really cool Final Fantasy themed deck. That was the one where I turned Sephiroth into a legitimate businessman.
Yeah. Witness Protection is one of the all-time great cards, in my opinion. A, it's very annoying and hard to deal with. B,
It's
like,
so
just good.
funny.
I love that it actually changes their name to
Yep.
legitimate business person.
Is Cyber Dragon out of vogue? I vaguely remember Cyber Dragon being cool in Yu-Gi-Oh!
I will say I am sad that I went back and got rid of some of my older decks whenever one of the rotations happened. Because I was very sad when we lost Neo Kamigawa in Standard, because, man, I loved Kamigawa. Fun, crazy, cyber neon plane. It was great. A lot of mechs, a lot of weird ghost stuff, a lot of ninjas.
Yeah, I feel so. The problem with getting into Magic the Gathering now is that I feel like I missed a lot of the sets that I think look cool in Standard, and a lot of the ones that are currently in Standard are very quickly going out of Standard, I think.
Well, I think it's not until... Well, hold on, when does the Standard rotation happen? I think it's next year.
Okay. So I have a little more time with my detectives.
Yeah, nothing is rotating out in 2026. So yeah, right now it's everything from Wild's Veldrain up to Secrets of Strixhaven are in.
The secret, Speed, is that my only exposure to dragon cards, I feel like, is the TCG Pocket, because when I had actual uh, Pokemon cards, like, this was back in... I had some jungle decks, and then I had some, like, advance decks when they had, like, the Pokemon Delta that was just like, here's a Charmander, but it's a water type. Or weird things like that.
See, I've always felt like that should be a thing they do more of instead of just adding more new Pokemon every time. It's like, give me a side game that is just variations on a generation or something, you know?
I mean, that's kind of what they do with, like, the regional variants. Where there's,
Yeah,
like...
but I want, like, an entire game of that.
That would be cool.
Instead of bloating the numbers even more, just give me variant versions of what we've already got.
I do think it would be cool to have, like, a... kind of like how Black and White was like, here's 150 whole new Pokemon. I do think it would be neat to have, here's 150 new regional variants.
Yeah, I think that would be
then
fun.
here's
like,
a game.
Maybe not... I feel like if it was a main game, people would, like, riot.
Yeah.
I would be okay with it, but I know other people would hate it. So, like, maybe make it just like a side game.
Pokemon Legends, I don't know, something. My joke that I was about to make was in Soviet Russia, Charmander water type U or something.
I don't know, they introduced like weird alternate timeline shit in Scarlet and Violet, right? In one of those. Wasn't there like weird Pokemon professors and they were like, time shit happened. Here's like future Pokemon or past
Yes.
Pokemon or something. Yeah. Just do something like that where it's like somebody fell in the time hole and you end up in a different version of the Pokemon universe, but the Pokemon evolved differently.
I will say I do think it would be cool if it was like your starters were like here's like a grass type Pidgey or something, and just like weird things like that. And then on the first route, here's a normal type Charmander. Here he is. He's a common thing now. Do not evolve your Lopunny in any special ways. Thank you. Oh, there's a man on the roof. It's another Lord Zed.
I will say, as you've gotten further in the game, some of these enemies have started to look more and more like Power Rangers villains.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you mentioned Lord Zed specifically, but it's like this dude looks like he fell out of the Guyver.
Ow.
I forget, does this guy have any cool moves, or was he just a dude?
He's just a dude.
Okay. He is a little bit Summoned Skull.
He is Summon Skull merged with Lord Zed.
It's like skinny Summoned Skull. Summoned Skull before he got on the juice.
Oh no! I couldn't suplex Summon Skull, Lord Zed. Ow. Then he kicked me in the face.
Good kick.
Oh god, he's got a sharpshooter.
Oh no!
He does have a cool move.
Like, I love that all of these fucking weird monster enemies have like intricate wrestling moves.
Yeah. I don't like the implication that I'm obnoxious Celtic Guardian.
I mean, that's not the worst way to describe this main character, I guess. Oh man, there's somebody out there who really liked Yu-Gi-Oh! Who made their username they used for everything Celtic Guardian. And in this day and age, I feel like it's aged really badly for them. This guy's really annoying.
But maybe I'll learn a sharpshooter.
That's true.
Please tell me I learned the sharpshooter. Yeah! I'm gonna put these aliens in a sharpshooter.
I wonder, do you learn the moves automatically at certain fights, or is it like because he used it on you?
I think it's because he used it on me. I think there is a certain degree of blue mage going on here.
All right. Wrestling. Oh yeah, I believe you did describe it as wrestling blue mage before, right?
Yes. At the very least, I'm gonna say that's what it was with like. I did look up very little about like how this worked, and I want to say you did have to be hit by the attacks to learn them. Now we go all the way back up. Level design in the late 90s, early 2000s. That would be so funny. That sounds like something that should be in like DDT or something.
Didn't fucking Beowulf in Skullgirls have something like that, where like you could set up the chair to do jumps off the chair or something for certain moves?
I did not play enough of Skullgirls after Beowulf was added to tell you, but
Mm-hmm. I mean, neither did I. That's why I'm like, wasn't that his thing? Look, I'm gonna be honest. Once they added all the DLC characters, the only one I played as was Eliza.
I played as Big Band.
A Big Band was also fun, but come on, Eliza.
I mean, that doesn't surprise me for you, but
Well, yeah. I mean, Big Band was a fucking private detective who was also a literal brass band, so not super surprising on your part either. Turns out we both played a type.
you know. Oh no, my head.
Oh man, what? It's not technically him, but it's not technically him, but they put D-Man in the Marvel card.
Okay.
They made some really deep pulls for some of these. D-Man was a very obscure, very dumb hero back in the day. He was just a dude with a D on his chest.
Not like did the D stand for interdimensional or something?
I think it stood for destruction. Hold on. I have to go look into the history of D-Man. Demolition Man, also known as D-Man, also known as the Scourge of the Underworld. He was a wrestler turned superhero.
Oh boy.
Yeah, he just dressed like Wolverine in a terrible yellow and red costume with a giant D on his chest.
I did see there was Flatman, which is exciting to me.
Yeah. Well, and obviously Squirrel Girl.
Yes. And Big Bertha. And, well, I don't think Speedball is part of the Great Lakes Avengers, but he's there too. He does not transform into Penance, which is
Sadly.
for the... I was going to say for the best.
Oh, whatever. That'd be hilarious.
It would be very funny, but...
They also don't have Nitro, the guy who was responsible for that incident. So, you know. Oh, they've also got Viv, Vision's
Oh, yeah.
daughter.
I want to get past the code key door because I'm going to forget where it is if I wait a day, and then the next save point after that will probably be where we stop.
That makes sense.
Ah! Landmines. I will also say the other problem is that I don't remember exactly which floor the... Oh, it's right here. Never mind! Oh boy. Oh yeah, no, the minimap is so helpful.
Look, it is better now than it has been in some time. Like, it's still bad, but this is almost readable compared to what it was last stream.
That is true. I will say to a certain extent, I mostly keep it up as, like, reference for direction. Like, if there's a circular room, I will, like, pick a landmark and say, okay, I'm going around it this way. Which is why I haven't, you know, like, turned it off or anything, but... There's something coming up on me. Ah, Rock Band! Give him the...
Oh yeah, that's what I was going to mention. Last night, while I was feeling increasingly sick, I did go back and reread the like initial run they did of Young Avengers back in the day, when they introduced Kate Bishop and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just reading it the whole time, being kind of upset at how big of a layup the MCU had to introduce all these characters and just do that first story arc as a thing.
Yeah.
And they just didn't.
Yeah.
It's like all of like 90% of this was already totally set up. You could have just done this. Why didn't you just do this?
Because it's Iron Lad who was introduced.
Mm-hmm.
It's Kate Bishop who's there.
It's Scott Lang's daughter.
Yeah, Stature. It's Patriot who was in an episode of Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah, and they've already covered Isaiah Bradley, so like easy to do that whole thing.
And was Hulkling in
Wanda's
there?
kids.
Oh yeah, Wiccan and Speed who
weren't technically set up until WandaVision.
Yeah,
I guess, but like after WandaVision, you could have done that.
Supposedly, Speed is in the Vision Quest.
I could see that. Apparently, there's a lot more James Spader as Ultron in there than I thought, which makes me excited.
Yeah. Give me the James Spader Ultron.
Yeah. And yeah, it was Hulkling was also in there. I think that was it. Because initially it was Hulkling, Patriot, Wiccan, and Iron Lad.
Yeah.
And then they added Kate Bishop, Stature, and eventually Tommy.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure Kate Bishop more or less added
Well,
herself, but
Yeah, no, Kate Bishop and Stature added themselves to the team. But yeah, I was just rereading that and being like it's right here. The Avengers like compound or whatever was destroyed. That you have the whole like their split up thing going. Like it would have been so easy.
and like even the second team of Young Avengers, like they kind of had where it was uh Kate Bishop, the twins, America Chavez, and Kid Loki.
Yeah.
All right, I will put you in an arm and neck lock. Enjoy the rest of your shift.
Have fun.
I also realized
refuse,
30 minutes
I refuse
later.
to believe, huh?
I realized 30 minutes later, I don't think we ever actually answered, do firefighters cheat in relationships a lot?
Yeah, probably not. I mean, probably as much as anybody else.
Yeah.
Maybe slightly more because they're hotter and therefore have more opportunity. But maybe that's just me playing into stereotypes. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know.
Who can say? Firefighters. Just go ask some of those.
Yeah.
Walk up to a bunch of firefighters and ask them how much cheating they do on average. But yeah, I refuse to believe that just because of all the nonsense they had with like the Kang casting issue, that they could not have still made a Young Avengers work. As much money as they threw into all those other shows they did, like you couldn't make a single movie for the Young Avengers, or even like one of those special presentation things like they did for Werewolf by Night. Here's the thing. I like Moon Knight.
Yeah.
You motherfuckers did a Moon Knight show.
Yeah. Yeah, they did.
You guys did Secret Invasion.
Oy, they sure did that one too.
I think Secret Invasion is probably the worst thing they ever did.
Yes.
Like I feel fairly confident, unless there's something I'm forgetting, that will go down as this was the worst thing in the entire MCU.
I agree with that sentiment. Which is kind of unfortunate because like there is some good Samuel L. Jackson stuff in there. It just doesn't. It's not enough. I'm sorry, Samuel L. Jackson.
The writing is so bad. Like it makes. I'm trying to think where they put this. The villain in that entire show is just right the whole time.
Yeah.
Nick Fury did totally abandon them. Like, by the end of that show, there's very little reason to feel any sympathy for Nick Fury. Which I feel like is not what they intended.
Probably not.
Like, but the thing, if that's what they were going for, that could have been interesting, where it's like, hey, it turns out that Nick Fury is a spy, and spies are assholes.
I like that I pile drove Invisible Lord Zed.
Yep, you defeated the Invisible Man. In proud wrestling tradition.
Yep.
When you win this game, do you think you'll get a belt?
I hope so. Oh, there's a save point.
The next time Diaz shows up, he's carrying the Hardcore Championship. The heavy metal weight.
Yes, Iron Man Heavy Metal Weight Championship.
I do appreciate that Diaz came back as like an actual character.
Yeah.
Granted, he's been in like one scene ever, but I appreciate that he's back because that means that my former complaint of if they ever did some kind of like fighting game thing where they included a crossover character from this, it would have to be the main character, is now null and void. They could totally put Diaz in here.
They could. Tomorrow we will see what's through with that door.
Provided no one dies.
Exactly.
It's always a possibility.
Always a possibility. But on that
Probably
bombshell, good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
And we're off.